Welcome to QUIRKCast, your #1 place for all things Quirk.
Yes, Quirk, the game with 100% less dots.
Yeah, we got rid of them.
We just have letters.
Yes.
You know what? Those dots, they did great, and I'm sure they're going to land on their feet.
Yes, they are. We have decided to officially drop the dots in Quirk. I'm sure you've noticed the title no longer has the dots as well.
Yeah, those dots are in so many places.
Yes.
You would not believe how many dots we had to take out.
Right here. Get out of here.
Bye.
Get out of here.
Whew, well, now that we got that news out of the way, what do we have on the QUIRKcast?
Today, we have an awesome show. We are going through our Tanksgiving Contest submissions, and we are going to be picking a winner.
Ooh, we have
Yes.
7 tanks to look at, and I am very impressed with them. So I can't wait to dig into that.
Awesome. We are also going to be checking out your YouTube comments, your store comments as well. So we're going to see what you guys are saying.
Yes, in our Say What? And stay tuned till the end because we have a very special announcement that Timber's going to make, and you're not going to want to miss that.
No.
All right, so let's get right into it with
Say What? All right, we're back with Say What, checking out your comments from all over the interwebs.
And first up, we have an Apple App Store review by
Ale Killer Fox, best game, 5 out of 5.
Ooh, this is the best game. It has so many things to do, and this is the first mobile game I haven't gotten bored. Ooh, but I really wish you did more contests, like design a weapon contest. Ooh, I'd really like that. And thanking you for making this game. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for your kind words, and you're welcome.
Yes.
Really appreciate it. Great idea.
We, of course, are doing contests all the time, and look out for that one, because that sounds very fun.
That sounds awesome.
Okay, next up.
Right, so we have another Apple Store review. I love it so much. 5 out of 5 by
Again, Clyde.
It's a very big name. All right, Clyde.
Quirk is so fun. I love how you can make your own vehicle and make it fly and going into the battleground and discover new worlds. Quirk is so fun that you can play solos or team versus team on Battleground. That's so true.
Yes, thank you so much, Clyde, for your super kind words. We appreciate your review. You're awesome.
Thank you so much.
Next up, we have
from the Google Play Store, we have Hosan Swan Brio. I took a big swing on that one, so I hope it's right. Nice, thumbs up. Me and my nephew bond a lot on this game. We love it so much. Keep it up.
Oh, I really like this one because people bonding over Quirk.
Yes.
Really.
Absolutely. It's a great game to play with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, thank
you.
you.
So much.
Thank you so much.
And then we've got one YouTube comment to round out Say What this week.
Yes, this one comes from Build a Rumbler, our latest Gizmo build.
Whoa, I made that like last week.
You did.
All right.
This comes from old friend
Flint Fox. Love it. I'm basically a fan of those types of gizmos. So great work making your own. The ears you said are called spoilers, by the way.
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah, the little triangles on the back, that's right, they did look like a spoiler. I'm asking Matt and Jack to make actual spoilers that we can put on there, so maybe look forward to that.
That would be awesome. I was hoping you'd say ears, but spoilers are also good.
Spoilers and ears? You don't want to hear spoilers.
No spoilers.
It's a no spoiler game so far. Sorry.
Thank you guys so much for taking the time to leave your comments on our YouTube and on our stores, and leaving those reviews are really, really helpful for us and for the health of the game. So
absolutely.
Thank you so much. And of course, if you want to see your comments read on QUIRKcast, leave us a comment right below. We take a lot from the YouTubes, and go ahead and check out our stores, both on Apple and Google, and leave us a review.
Leave us a review. It helps us out a lot.
Yes.
Okay, and now for the main event.
Tanksgiving! All right, we're back with our Tanksgiving Contest entries. For those of you who this is not familiar to you at all, we had a contest where we wanted you guys to design tanks that will eventually be sold to other players in our playground area. So,
Yeah. So we have 7 entries to look at today, and we are going to start off with 17 Lock 17, our friend.
Excellent.
So right off the bat, looking very, very chunky.
Yeah.
Looks like they've got a lot of wheels, a lot of ramps, and it's three or four grid spaces tall. But let's take a look under the hood. We're going to build this thing from the ground up very quickly.
I love it.
All right, so here's the bottom layer.
Yeah, look at all those wheels.
So yeah, each one of these is 40 wheels.
Wow.
And you can do that. We can stack wheels. That's totally normal. And then over the top, they've got some ramps to kind of close it off.
That's incredible.
That's nice. And then some ramps in the middle. So now we have these back here that you can see these ramps from the outside.
Wow, this is already a chunky boy.
It's it's a very, you'll never guess what engine level they chose for it. All right, so we've got a lot of gray and black colors in here. So that's the bottom layer, and then we're moving up. Here's the engine here is definitely the heavy engine.
I gotta say, I would feel very safe going into battle with something of this size.
Yes.
I would feel pretty confident.
And then the back they have exhaust with the spring around it, so they'll have stuff, and that's on each side. And then some more blocks building it up. This is a very cool thing that they did a lot, putting this new crate inside of one of these blocks. I think that looks so cool.
That's incredible, yeah, with the outline. Ah, that's awesome.
Yeah. And this is one of my favorite parts too. These 4 blocks here creating this like sort of geo shape.
Whoa.
Love that little divot in there.
Leave it to 17 Lock to figure out something like that. That's incredible.
All right, and each one of these is similar, and that thing in there is a canopy.
Nice.
And that's that layer.
Wow.
And then moving up, some more of these blocks with the crate, the metal wood crate, the heavy crate, whatever we're calling it inside. And I loved this. This is a very creative use of the stairs.
Yeah.
That was really neat. And then
That's
we bring in the cannon, which is a whole bunch of stuff.
Whoa! I like the use
bunch
of the
ramps. All of the gun mounts are there in the front, and a couple of extra things just to make it look cool.
Yeah.
All right, next we have some decals on both
perfect.
sides.
Can't forget the decals. Very important.
Yes, and then we have an antenna here made out of rope. Lots of people doing that. And then this little part up here, these 2 little scopes or whatever they are. Lots of people using the double exhaust for things other than exhaust edge. I love that.
That's so cool.
All right, let's take it for a spin.
Yes.
All right.
That's beautiful.
Pretty cool. Very slow.
Yep.
And that's to be expected with a tank. I'd be very suspicious of a tank that had a lot of speed and handling.
It's nice that it has sprint though, so if you do need a little bit of speed, you can really...
Yes, you can boost. All right, great job, 17. We love it.
We love it, 17. Fantastic entry.
Great job. All right, the next entry we're going to look at is Alex the One.
The One.
Yes, this is a new person that I've seen running around in the commons, and I've always been an admirer of their gizmos.
Yeah, very talented.
All right, so we have a blue tank here. Very cool to see that. Most people are using a lot of black, a lot of gray, so I like the creativity. All right, let's build this thing. The first thing is we get some 4 of these level 4 heavy tires. That's great. In between, we've got the springs, and then the engine there with the steering wheel, and all 4 of the weapon mounts are in the bottom layer,
the middle,
in the tank, which is cool. All right, and then the front of it has this cool scoop thing and some other blocks inside of there. And then we bring it in the light blue out back here. And then some ramps this way to create a little angle.
Yeah, beautiful shape so far.
Yes. Oh, and then I love when anybody uses these.
Those are so cool.
Little guys. And then building over that, making it really chunky. And then adding some decals, some more ramps.
Nice.
And then here are the cannons, which are really cool, made out of springs with a little bit of decals on the side. And then on top of those, we have the fenders. And this is also a very popular method to create like cannons and things. And then final touches, we're having a bunch of upside down wings.
Nice.
Which is just,
they kind of look like
very
seats.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They do kind of look
what
like,
I love
or
about...
they look like these are holding the cannon up.
Oh, yeah.
Like the strings.
That's true. I gotta give it to Alex. Really awesome creativity. It reminds me actually of a toy tank, which I thought was a really creative spin on this contest.
It does.
And it's just delightful to look at.
And if it had a boost, you might be able to get it airborne.
Yeah, it's
So
a
maybe that
little
would be my one
faster.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little lighter.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, great job.
That's beautiful. Awesome job, Alex the One.
Okay, next up we have Player 2029.
Awesome.
And I love this one because it's a really compact, it's a mini tank in my opinion. It is very cool looking. So let's take a look at how this is built.
I love it.
All right, first we have our wheels.
Excellent.
Little treads. And then over the top we have wooden fenders, of course, and this is nice because there's covering the whole thing. They're a nice edge to edge, which just means there are 2 on each spot.
Very creative. I like how that looks a lot.
We've got the steering wheel, a little decal, and a lot of folks like to use the garden plots to seal things up, which is very creative use of those. So that's what we're seeing here. Some ramps on the back, choosing black again for the color. And I love this scoop in the front, these 2 long ramps.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the sole gun mount in this one, which I might add a couple more.
Yeah, very, very bold.
Very
for
bold,
sure.
yes. And it's facing back at the driver. And they reorient themselves. Themselves. They reorient themselves. And then upside down, long black ramp there. And then we're going to seal up this garden plot.
You know, it's interesting. We've seen a lot of tanks for this contest, but each shape is so drastically unique.
Yes,
even though
you
it's
can combine all the blocks.
Yeah, very impressive.
Very interesting. We have the classic jump and boost in the same area.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to put a long ramp back in there, some windows, and then some ramps going in there, creating this very cool shape.
Oh, that's
And
really
then
cool.
some engines. More than one engine. But it looks really cool. I think the red is really nice. But if you're going to have 3 engines, why not just max out your guns? Who knows?
That's true.
But it's a lot. Anyway, shh. All right, and then next we have the cannon part coming out like that.
Nice.
Classic. With
gotta have the
classic
barrel.
springs with the fenders and a little antenna.
The little antenna is my favorite part.
There you go.
It's so cute.
Whee! This
Another one,
is
very fast.
Yes, and it has a little bit of a lift.
Yes.
And a jump. Very agile, very cool little guy.
Cool.
A lot of them have the jump.
That was a beautiful turn.
Yes.
All right, the mobility on this.
Mobility on this is great.
I can forgive the one gun mount.
Yes. All right. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool player 2029.
I love it.
Okay, we're halfway through almost. All right, this one we're taking a look at now is from PRAEDAS 13.
Excellent.
I hope that's the correct pronunciation.
I believe it is.
All right, and this one, a lot going on.
Yeah.
Lots of little details and doodads.
I'm really excited to see how this one's built.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Why don't we do just that?
Let's do it.
Okay. Whew, this one's a doozy. All right,
Excellent.
I'm gonna have to skip over many major parts. The first thing we got is our bottom layer with a whole bunch of wheels,
Excellent.
a whole bunch of stuff in the wheels, and a whole bunch of stuff covering the wheels. So that's my review of the wheels.
It looks beautiful though once
does.
it's all in place.
Yeah, there's a lot of little details on this tank. So we've got the steering wheel, a boost fan, some tires with some fenders over them.
Ooh.
And then I just filled in this whole part with all of the black ramps, and there's a couple of farm plots in there. Got that layer. All right. The first of many engines.
Again, engines are usually one allowed
Yes.
per gizmo.
Yeah, and if this becomes available to everybody, it will have to just have one engine.
Yes.
So, and then we got a purple block. I like the incorporation of purple.
Yeah, it's a nice artistic choice.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
And we've got more ramps with a lot of the 2 of the little horns there, creating a very cool look. Covering that up with a bunch of
that's a cool
fenders.
shape. Yeah.
Oh yeah, very cool. And on the outside with some springs, some farm plots, lots of stuff going on. Bring in some more purple ramps.
Yeah.
Ooh, this whole back area is very cool geometrically.
That's beautiful.
Yes, I think it's great. Ooh, look at that. What is that? And got a big jumper fan and some more great shapes with
Nice.
the purple, some details, and I love the asymmetry. That's very much realistic to what a tank looks like. And some more details back here. Woo! It just keeps going.
Wow. Look at
And
it.
in these, I'll just select this and so you know that all of these blocks are in this area,
Wow.
making up that cool design. Some more stuff, some more decorations, and then we've got some more decorations, and then we bring in the cannon.
There we go.
And there we go. And then this part up here is where they decided to put all of their weapons. And there you go.
Whew.
Woo!
That is beautiful. It's funny how the more you layer and layer and layer, you get these really incredible designs that you wouldn't get without all of those layers.
Combining blocks is your best friend when
Yeah.
you're trying to make unique things that that no one else can make.
No matter-
I don't think I could make this even if I tried.
No matter where you look, there's a different detail to look at, and I really appreciate it about
Absolutely.
this design.
Thank you so much, 13 PRAEDAS.
Yes, great job.
All right. The next one is CHAOTICRAVEN.
Excellent.
This is I really like this submission for many reasons, but let's just dive right in here. So we've got a big tank, and it's using all. It's as tall as it could possibly be. It's as wide as it can possibly be, and I just love all these really interesting shapes. And CHAOTICRAVEN, they actually do that in all their gizmos that I've seen.
I would say they're one of our most prolific builders that we have in our club right now.
Very good job.
Yeah.
Let's dig in. All right, here's starting out with the bottom tread wheel layer.
Excellent.
4 of them, nice. And here we go with the black and red theme. Love the black and red theme. So
and
that
it's
whole
so
bottom
bright.
Layer, it's so bright and nice contrast, color scheme, everything. All right, and then we're just going to keep building up with a combination of ramps, both small and large. And this is a very interesting thing they did with the 2 flame decals in one spot.
It almost looks like a face with little horns and stuff.
Sure
I
does.
love it.
Yeah, it does. And then we're bringing up some more ramps. It's just sort of ramps and ramps, ramps on ramps. And then some real creative stuff here.
Ooh.
So there's a headlight there and then a ramp on top of it. So you get that shape, and then that's repeated in all 4 corners.
Cool.
Excellent.
Nice pop of yellow with the red and black.
Absolutely. And then the engine and the boost fans and a couple other things. They're all in this spot. Woohoo! All right. And then we keep piling on with the ramps, and love that they are keeping the stripes. Really like the stripes.
That's beautiful.
And then, ooh, very tall.
Yeah, you're
where you're sitting.
Pretty in this one.
Yeah, so there's the seat and then a bunch of stuff around it.
Yeah.
This is a relic of the past here with the double gas tank.
Yeah.
But it's still cool looking. And then some more ramps to fill out the top, and this is where the double cannons come in. So we've got 2 on each side, surrounded by those garden plots. And then, of course, we have the springs surrounded by the fenders. Excellent.
Beautiful.
And then it's just decorating, putting more red on. We've got, so we have 2 exhausts here. This one's actually supposed to be pointing up, but we're going to pretend that for now. So here is some more double exhausts.
Ooh, I love all the exhausts.
Yeah, people love using the exhausts for things other than them being exhausts.
Exhausts, yeah.
And then there's red on top, and that's it.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I cannot get enough of
It's
the
chunky.
tall shape. Yeah, it's chunker. It's cute.
Yeah. Woo! There we go.
It's like a ladybug tank. Whoa.
Yeah, see, and
all the exhausts.
the exhaust.
Really
it's supposed to both be going up, but sometimes. But yeah, love the shapes.
Wow.
The shapes particularly.
Yeah, that you can look
in. Very great job, CHAOTICRAVEN.
Yes.
Excellent,
Attention to detail, beautiful, great submission.
Thank you. All right.
Who we got next?
Second to last, we have INVADER. All right. Prolific, famous amongst
builders,
here. Again, lots going on here. Yeah. Lots and lots going on.
Probably one of our meatiest tanks, too. It's just it's a solid beast.
It's got those wide set eyes.
I love it. I would be terrified to run into that.
Yes, me too.
So let's see how it's built.
Yeah. All right, and away we go. All right.
I'm so excited.
INVADER. Hey, let's start with the steering wheel.
Yeah.
And first time this contest, there's one in the next one. Buddy basket.
Oh, good. You can have a friend.
You sure can.
Yeah. Oh, and there's...
So these each have a racing and heavy wheel in them.
Excellent.
Love it. And then there's a whole bunch of fenders and farm plots filling it in. Very classic INVADER move. And then surrounding those 2 with the farm plots and the engine. I like this orientation because it points the exhaust out the back, which is fun. And then we're going to start filling it in with gray. This is a gray tank.
Excellent.
Just fill in all that bottom layer in.
I love how
the
that
way
happens.
It looks here. Of course, when it's going, the wheels will be protruding out the bottom, but here it looks cool.
That looks really cool.
Some wood panels for a reason, and then one of each of these. We see this a lot in INVADER stuff too. Just like different shapes poking out of the ramps.
Yes.
Just different kinds of things that would be typically on a tank, just knobs and stuff everywhere.
Right. I feel like you could really tell with his entry that he looked at tanks and he understood tanks and really probably had a picture of it on his...
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. So got those wide eyes, those headlights, and a jumper. Then some more gray ramps. Love this little formation. That's a popular one with the the long ramp and the stone block there. And these little cannons have everything in them. They've got 2 gun mounts in the spring, and then in front, these that sort of look like, you know, like littler guns, like machine guns.
Yeah,
very
like a
cool.
chain cannon.
Yes. And then this one's facing backwards. I think they just liked how it looked.
It does look cool.
It does. Just combining shapes. Again, I can't tell you how that's going to be your biggest benefit when you're designing unique gizmos is combining both.
And especially when we're looking for architects for our Builders Club, it's exactly what we're looking for people who are pushing the edge of the building tools we give and the blocks that we give.
This close to breaking our game.
Yeah, and maybe sometimes you do, and we'll be looking at you also. No, just for the Builders Club.
Yeah. Just that. A few more gray blocks. And I really like this.
Cool.
The wooden post and a antenna. So that antenna, the placement of it, just makes it right at the end of this.
Yeah, the metal. That is
This is the kind of thing
brilliant.
that we see from Invader all the time.
Yeah.
Just like, what? Yeah. And then some jumpy. There may be more than one jumpy on this one. And if we make it, we're going to have to just reduce it to one. And some more antenna and this little guy up here, little manhole cover.
Excellent.
And I think that might be it. All right.
The detail on this.
What detail, indeed.
Ooh,
we made it.
Look at him. He can also flip. Tell me there's great mobility on here, too.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
There's some pretty good mobility, even though it's very heavy.
Those turns are fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, look at it. Oh, terrifying. This might be the scariest one we've seen.
You don't want to see this come at you in battle.
No.
Yeah, very cool.
Beautiful, love it.
Thank you so much. Invader, as always, I admire your work.
Yeah, beautiful.
And last but certainly not least, one of our favorite friends.
Doodle! Love Doodle.
All right, we loved your submission. So you can see it's very efficient. It's a little short stack, and what I love most about this is the buddy basket here that basically provides you a gunner.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, because you face the other way.
And there's a gun mount here in front to, sort of.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. But let's take a look under the hood.
Yeah.
Bottom layer, of course, we've got the chunkiest wheels.
I like that they all start very similar, and then they are
all
completely
tanks do,
different, right? Yeah, you gotta start with the treads.
There you go. And then some coverings for the treads.
Beautiful.
Of course. And the cockpit. Is it a cockpit?
I don't know what they would call it in a tank.
Driver's seat? Who knows? Look it up. Comments. All right, so we have the steering wheel, and then we've got the boost fan, the jump fan, and our engine. Of course, the heaviest engine in the game.
Yeah.
Some coverings for that. Some springs in the back, covered by, of course, we've got our wooden fenders. And then comes in some different colors. Love the different colors.
Yeah.
The white comes in, and we've got this cool pillbox.
I like
shape
it. I
up
love
here
that so much.
with a little extra going on back here.
Talk about a tank classic.
We love it. Yes, and some wings. Some wings.
Beautiful.
We love it. We'll see what those do later. It'll be pretty fun. Some more decoration, and we come in with the cannon, of course, with these springs, and we've got a weapon mount right in front, so that's where they'll come every time.
I love the weapon
the
mount
canopy
right
on its side.
Yeah.
Some more fenders, and then we get to the buddy basket part, which I think this is super cool.
Yeah.
So we have the buddy basket, and then in front of that, of course, a weapon mount, because your buddy needs a weapon.
Right, right.
A weapon from them.
Teamwork makes the dream work, especially with tanks.
And then we've got, because it needs to be covered.
Right.
It needs a canopy, and then some more wood, and a little antenna.
I love how popular our tiny antenna was for this contest.
It's so great. Doodle, I love this. All right, let's
really
see
cool. All right.
All right, so let's preview this, and I'm going to hit this box fan, and because of the wings, we've got some lift on this guy.
It. That is terrifying to imagine looking up and seeing a tank.
It doesn't have propellers, as far as I know, and this works. This is great.
No, that's brilliant.
Wonderful. It's very hoppy, too. Oh, Doodle, I love this so much.
I love it.
Woo! It's just trying to come off the ground.
So much fun.
All right, before we pick a winner, before we announce, let's take a look at our entries.
Yeah, quick review. We had a lot to look at.
All right, it's time to pick the winner. Can we get a drum roll, please?
The winner of our Tanksgiving contest is none other than prolific builder CHAOTICRAVEN.
CHAOTICRAVEN, congratulations! Your mega tank won. I love it so much.
Yes.
It is just so imposing. It is huge.
It's beautiful. The use of color, shape, and exquisite creative design really caught our eye.
Just put it right over the top.
Beautiful work.
Great job.
Thank you so much for your hard work on this gorgeous tank. And of course, we will be getting this gal up and ready to be sold in our playground so you can be really prideful. Tell everyone that that's your tank because you've earned it. It's beautiful.
Be proud. Of course, it won't be an exact replica. There will be some modifications, but it will look the same and it will be a big beefy tank.
Yes.
It'll be a mega tank.
It'll be a mega tank.
Congratulations, CHAOTICRAVEN. Really great work.
Great job.
As always. All right. Well, before we go, we have a little
We got an announcement. Yeah.
All right. All right. It's become time. Timber, is there something we want to talk about?
There is. So I'm going to try to get through this without getting really weepy, and I'm all ready. So bear with me, friends. When this airs, it will be my very last day at UGen and as community manager for Quirk. So this is also my last QUIRKcast, which I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to every person who has ever tuned in, left a comment, left a subscribe, left a like, and become part of the community. It has been my absolute pleasure to be your community manager and to work with some of the most talented, awesome devs and kids and community. Really, you guys have made this job very, very special to me. So I can't, I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you so much. This was my first game job, and it means a lot, and you all mean so much to me. And yeah, thank you for what, 33 episodes?
Yeah, 33 up, 33 down.
Yep.
I got this for you.
Cute.
It's the Q.
It's
the most important part.
That's how I feel.
All right, so this is the farewell to
Yes.
Timber. She's going on and off, and that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens. We all grow and we all move on, and that's life.
Yeah.
And we're very proud of all the work you've done. We're so thankful, and you've been such a great co-host. I was a brand new co-host, or whatever you want to call this, when I jumped in, and you've been such a guiding light to me, and thank you so much.
Oh, Kels, thank you.
Aw.
Give me a hug. Oh. Anyway,
There's only one more thing to do now, I guess.
let's go to the outro.
The outro. Okay. All right, we're here. It's time to say goodbye in more ways than one.
Oh no.
We've had a great episode. Thank you
Yes.
everybody for tuning in. Every time we have a QUIRKcast, it's such a delight.
Yep. Couldn't
Thank
do it
you.
without you.
Yes, and thank you to Timber for everything. And please please subscribe,
Yes,
please
leave a
comment below.
comment.
Join us in our Discord at discord.gg/quirk.
Yes.
And I will see you next time.
Yes, and I will see you on the internet, friends.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.